Hi guys, Merry Christmas. Okay, I might be jumping the gun a little bit, but Christmas came early for me this year. No, it's not that tank that's in the introductory slide. That's actually a present for a friend of mine. And it's not the release of Elite Dangerous either, which is even better than I was hoping for. Johnny Shadowfax, if you're watching this, mate, amongst all the other favours that I owe you and all the inside tracks you've shown me these last couple of years, this one was Class 1, Grade A, superb. The best gaming decision I've ever taken, the best advice I ever took, was becoming an Elite Dangerous backer. Thanks man, I owe you one. Now the real reason that I'm grinning from ear to ear is because we just received news confirming Gamergate has smacked Gawker Media right where it hurts the most. At a press conference on Wednesday, they announced that they've just suffered an undisclosed but 7-figure loss. They're letting Joel Johnson go after chucking him out of his cushy management position, and even their founder, Nick Denton, is standing down as president. Now, no matter how the social justice warriors try to dress this up, no matter how much spin they put on it, this is an epic win. 7 figures is over $1 million. Now, how much over $1 million is something that Gawker are keeping to themselves, but they're quite keen to point out that their year-on-year profits are up. Now, they were saying 30% on Wednesday. I'd be interested to know what 30% of what is. I mean, they've got no overheads. You know, they're based in the Cayman Islands, although I doubt whether many of the writers could even point at the Cayman Islands on a map, much less actually work there. I mean, they don't even pay their interns wages, for fuck's sake. This crowd of bloodsuckers are all about the bottom line. Now, in 2009, their operating profit was estimated at $30 million. Now, if that's still the case, then this year-on-year profit they're talking about took a hit of over 10% this year. Of course, the beauty of it is, they're still taking damage. These cretins killed the golden goose. By fucking off gamers, their primary readership, they removed the incentive for advertisers to spend a limited budget on their sites. Now, advertisers actually want to talk to gamers. They want to appeal to gamers and they want to address gamers' concerns. They want to be seen as being honest, they want to be seen as transparent in their dealings, and they want to be seen as being receptive to the needs and wants of the community. Now, advertising is one of the most expensive ways to do this. It's only going to be worth doing if the target audience, gamers, are watching and reading. Now, as long as gamers continue to distrust and even boycott Gawker, then advertising revenue is much better spent elsewhere. And getting back to Elite Dangerous for a minute, its enormous success, well, so far anyway, is largely down to an army of backers excitedly sharing their adventures right here on YouTube and on other social media. Now, I'm really excited about Star Citizen as well, which again is a game that's going to stand or fall based on its grassroots support. Now, as the internet's already awash with fans spreading the good news, the advertising revenue might be better spent on cinematic trailers and magazine campaigns aimed at secondary consumers. You know, the people who are more likely to purchase the product as a gift rather than as something that they might use themselves. If Gawker's profits were stabilising, much less actually beginning to rise again, they would have said so. The fact that they chose to concentrate on the whole year's performance strongly suggests that that isn't the case. Now, that press conference was not for our benefit. Gawker still holds gamers in utter contempt. Their management restructure and their attempt to convince others in the industry that their company is stable, it's aimed squarely at the industry, particularly advertisers. Don't let the chummy atmosphere of the in-jokes that were bouncing about in that press conference fool you. If all was well and good, they'd still be running with that "gamers are dead" meme, and they'd be having a right good laugh at the nerds raging about things that they really don't give a flying fuck about. Thing is, they're in trouble, and the whole industry knows it. Now, I'm not usually so vindictive, but, schadenfreude, it's not really my thing. But these monkeys, they deserve everything they get. They're frauds. They call themselves gaming journalists, but they're not gamers, and they sure as hell aren't journalists. They want to claim some kind of moral authority over the rest of us, but their own actions have shown them to be immoral and corrupt. And they're bullies. They attack people whose only crime is having a passion for the hobby that these fuckers make their living off of. Leeches. Worst of all, they're cowards. They hide behind a human shield made up of people that they want to pigeonhole based on their gender or their race or their physical characteristics. Now, for the hard of thinking, feminists mainly, that makes them sexist, it makes them racist, and it makes them ableist. Hashtag not your shield for what these unwilling proxies are thinking about being exploited by these bastards. Nah, bollocks to them. There's a reason that payback's a bitch. So, season's greetings to everybody else, and a great big hi there to Gawker. Now, if I could just hear how Vox Media, Polygon especially, are getting on, I would be a very happy bear. Look, keep up the boycott, troops. We are pwning these noobs hard. Later on.